dash I L B L E. Missing letters, please.
S A.
You are correct. S and A, and the word was?
Unassailable.
Unassailable. Defined as the impossible to attack or defeat. Missing letters S and A. All right? Queen's Court, same preamble. Defined as the act of renouncing or rejecting something. Spelled A, B, N, dash, G, A, dash, I, O, N. Missing letters, please.
E.T.
E.T. And the word we're looking for?
Abnegation.
Excellent. Correct. Your question, same preamble, Angela. Definition. Showing a lack of courage or determination. Timid. Spelling. P, U, dash, I, L, dash, A, N, I, M, O, U, S. Missing letters, please.
S-L.
S-L. And the word we're looking for?
Pusillanimous.
Wonderful. Correct for 10 points. Right, we're moving on to a new preamble. Queen's Court, you get the first of these. Please pick out the odd word from the list I'm going to give you. A is waste. B is misuse. C is squander. And D is conserve.
Conserve.
Conserve is correct for 10 points. Angela, same preamble. Your words are reasonable, absurd, preposterous, or ridiculous.
Reasonable.
Reasonable is correct for 10 points. Right, same preamble, Queen's Court. Refined, advanced, crude, or sophisticated.
Crude.
Crude is correct for 10 points. All right, Angela. Your words are infallible, flawed, unerring, or impeccable.
Flawed.
Flawed is correct for 10 points. Right, moving on are maths questions. First of which goes to Queen's Court. Maths questions are 30 seconds, okay? You have a time of 30 seconds to answer. Right, are we ready? The sum of six consecutive integers must be what? Is it A, even, B, prime, C, a multiple of 3, or D, a multiple of 6?
It must be odd.
It must be odd is incorrect. Angela?
Pass.
Pass.
You're passing. We're looking for a multiple of 3 there. A multiple of 3. Okay? Angela, your question. The sum of 4 consecutive positive odd integers must be divisible by what? Is it A, 16 and 8, B, 8 and 4, C, 6 and 4, D, 4 and 3, or E, all of them?
Pass.
You're
Pass.
passing. Okay?
Possible answers.
Possible answers. 6 and 18, 8 and 4, 6 and 4, 4 and 3, or all of the above?
Pass.
You're passing as well. Okay, we're looking for 8 and 4. 8 and 4. Queen's Court. The probability that Jason will go to the cinema this weekend is 0.7. The probability that Brooks will go to the cinema this weekend is 0.4. What is the probability that at least one of them will go to the cinema this weekend? Is it A, 0.82, B, 0.72, C, 0.66, D, 0.28, or E, 0.18? 30 seconds.
Pass.
You're passing. Okay? Angela, you have the rest of the time?
Pass.
You're passing as well. It was 0.82 we were looking for there. Your question, Angela. The probability that Ayew will score in a penalty shootout is 0.6. The probability that Kudus will score in the shootout is 0.8. What is the probability that only one of them will score in the shootout? Is it A, 0.92, B, 0.52, C, 0.48, D, 0.44, or E, 0.08? 30 seconds.
Pass.
You're passing. Queen's Court?
0.52.
0.52 is incorrect as well. I was looking for 0.44 there. 0.44. Okay? Next question goes to you, Queen's Court. The preamble is the same for both teams until I say otherwise, okay? For the following set, you will be given a list of numbers. Pick the odd one out. All right, so Queen's Court, your numbers are 8, 16, 24, 64, 128. The odd one out, please.
24.
24 is correct for 10 points. Same preamble, Anchela, you're choosing the odd one out, okay? Your numbers are 81, 64, 49, 36, 27, and 16.
27.
27 is correct for 10 points. Queen's Court, your last question of this round. All the children in a room held either 3 flags or 4 flags. If there were a total of 70 flags in the room, which of the following cannot be the number of children in the room that held 4 flags? Is it A, 4, B, 7, C, 8, or D, 9?
Pass.
You're passing. It's a very quick pass, Connie. Time's up. We're looking for 8. We're looking for 8 there, okay? Last question of this round goes to Anchela. In a local basketball game, there were only 2 ways to score points. One way was worth 7 points, and the other way was worth 3 points. If Mensa's total score was 61, which of the following could be the number of 3-point scores that Mensa had? Is it A, 12, B, 13, C, 10, or D, 11?
12. 12.
12 is incorrect. For the bonus?
Pass.
You're passing as well. It was actually 11. Right, that brings us to the end of the R-cubed round. Let's see what the scoreboard looks like. At the end of the R-cubed round, Queen's Court 40 points and Chilacha JHS 45 points. A round of applause for them, please. So we're going to move on to the third round of this competition, the STEM round. Before we start the STEM round, we have a newbie on the Anchela team. Please introduce yourself.
My name is Diamond Kish.
Welcome, Diamond. A round of applause for her. Okay, so the rules of the STEM round are as follows. You can buzz in at any time when I'm reading the question. If you get it correct, you get 10 points. If you don't get it correct, we deduct 5 points. And I continue to read to the other team for them to potentially get 10 points again, should they get it correct, or 5 points deducted, should they get it wrong. So in summary, 10 points for every correct answer in this round, 5 points deducted for an incorrect answer. Are we all clear on that? Okay. Question 1. Which of the following materials is the best conductor of electricity? Is it A, wood, B, copper, C, glass, D, plastic?
Copper.
Right, that's Anchela.
Copper.
You should have waited for me to call you. You are correct. All right, well done. Question 2. The force acting on a charged particle moving through an electric field is directly proportional to what? Is it A, the electric field strength and the charge of the particle, B, the mass of the particle, C, the velocity of the particle, or D, the acceleration of the particle? No takers. That was A, the electric field strength and the charge of the particle. Question 3. Which of the following is true for a simple harmonic oscillator? Is it A, the restoring force is proportional to the displacement, B, the restoring force is independent of the displacement, C, the displacement is independent of time, or D, the frequency increases as amplitude increases? All right, we were looking for A, the restoring force is proportional to the displacement. Question 4. A satellite orbits Earth in a perfectly circular path. If Earth's mass suddenly doubles while the satellite's velocity remains unchanged, what happens to its orbit? Is it A, the satellite spirals outward, B, the satellite crashes to Earth, C, the satellite moves in a lower orbit, or D, the satellite continues in the same orbit? That's it, Anchilla.
The satellite crashes to Earth.
No, incorrect. Okay, our time is up. I was looking for the satellite moves to a lower orbit. Okay? Question 5. Why is de-extinction of species, DE hyphen extinction of species like the woolly mammoth controversial? A, it may disrupt existing ecosystems. B, it requires excessive funding. C, resurrected species cannot reproduce. Or D, only works for marine animals. A, B, C, D. The de-extinction of species. Right, that is Queen's Court.
A.
A being ecological imbalance. You are correct. Question 6. At constant temperatures, if a gas occupies 5 liters at 2 atmospheres, what will be its volume at 10 atmospheres? Is it A, 1 liter, B, 2.5 liters, C, 10 liters, or D?
1 liter. 1 liter.
1 liter is correct. Right, question 7. Why is graphene conductive but diamond insulating? A, graphene has delocalized pi electrons. B, diamond has stronger covalent bond. C, graphene is thicker. Or D, diamond contains impurities. Yet that is Queen's Court.
B. B.
B is incorrect. Too late. What were you going to say? You would have been correct, but it's too late. Never mind. Right, question 8. In beta decay, what changes in the nucleus? Is it A, proton to neutron, B, neutron to proton, C, proton to positron, or D, no change? That is Anchilla,
Proton to positron.
which is incorrect. What would you have said, Queen's Court?
Proton to neutron.
Okay, you would have been wrong as well, so it's okay. It's good you didn't speak. Right, question 9. A graph shows carbon dioxide uptake by a plant under red versus blue light. Red light shows higher uptake. Why? Is it A, chlorophyll absorbs red light more efficiently? B, blue light inhibits stomatal opening? C, red light has higher energy photons? Or D, photosystem 1 only uses red light? Yes, Queen's Court.
C.
C is incorrect. C is incorrect. What would you have said?
A.
A. You would have been correct, Diamond. Right? Final question of this round. I am a cell structure that modifies proteins, but I'm not the nucleus. What am I? Yes.
Ribosome.
Ribosome is incorrect. Let me give the options to Anchilla. Golgi, mitochondria.
Golgi apparatus. Golgi.
Golgi apparatus is correct for the points. Correct. Right, that brings us to the end of the STEM round. Let's see what the scoreboard is looking like. A low scoring round for the STEM round. Queen's Court, 5 points. Anchilla, 10 points. A round of applause for them. A round of applause for them. Right, we're moving on to the final round of this round, which is the one-on-one round sponsored by G-Money. For every correct answer in this round, you get 100 Ghana Cedi for your G-Money wallet. We are pairing you according to your specialisms in English, maths, science, and general knowledge for 10 points if you get it correct, and no deduction for an incorrect answer. All right? So may I have our English specialists stay on the first podium, and the rest of you excuse us, please. Thank you. Right, so round 4, our G-Money round. Our English specialists are Amma for Anchilla and Prempe for Queen's Court. Are we ready, ladies? Okay. You need to unscramble this word. I'm going to give you the meaning a load of letters, and then you've got to tell me the correct order of the letters. Are we clear on that? Right. So this word means very unwilling to spend money or use resources. Your letters are A, S, P, R, N, O, M, I, S, O, U, I. What word am I looking for? Time's up. The word I was looking for was parsimonious. Parsimonious. Second one, same preamble. Defined as being sacred. Your letters are R, C, O, A, S, S, C, T, N, A. What word am I looking for? Okay, the word I was looking for was sacrosanct. Sacrosanct. Thank you, ladies. May I have my math specialist on here, please? Right, welcome, mathematicians. We have Connie and Ariel. Connie for Queen's Court and Ariel for Anchilla. 2 questions. Your first question starts with, what is the maximum number of smaller groups made up of 3 or more students that can be formed for a larger group of 60 students? 30 seconds. Yes, Connie?
20.
20 is correct. 20 is correct. Question 2. The product of 2 prime numbers is 108. What is the magnitude of their difference? Ariel?
57.
You are correct too. Well done. Evens out there. May I have my scientists on stage, please? Right, so we have Jones for Queen's Court and Diamond for Anchilla. Your 2 questions. First question. A sudden increase in the severity of this phenomenon is called a squall. Barbs with flags are used to indicate measurements of this phenomenon on weather maps using station models. Caused by the atmosphere's equalization of pressure differences, this phenomenon is noticeable on beaches due to the differential heating of the land. Diamond?
Tsunami.
Tsunami is incorrect. I will continue for Jones. Phenomenon noticeable on beaches due to the differential heating of the land versus the water. This phenomenon's speed can be measured using an anemometer, and its direction is used using a vane. Yes, Jones?
Wind.
Wind is the correct answer. Your second question. A salt containing this element is used as a treatment for bipolar disorder. This element's ions can be moved between the anode and the cathode, making it useful in rechargeable batteries. For the points, name this lightest alkali metal, atomic number 3, with the symbol...
Lithium.
Lithium is correct. Lithium is correct. Right, my social scientists, please. Thank you. Right, so for social science, we have Joel for Queen's Court and Awazi for Anchilla. A personality is going to appear on there. Do please identify who they are.
Maya Kudus.
Joel, you're correct. I'm going to go. Okay, that was our second one, but well done. You've got it correct, so I'll give it to you. Queen's Court. So, can you both see the monitors?
Yes.
The preamble I gave earlier. Identify the personality that appears. Okay? Lady's name is Constance Swaneker. She's an amazing sculptress. She's a Ghanaian, all right? Apologies, nobody got it. Okay? That brings us to the end of the one-on-one round. May I please have the rest of the team on stage? Let's see what the scoreboard is. Very tightly fought this round, so let's see what that does to our scoreboard. At the end of the one-on-one round, Anchilla gets 20 points, Queen's Court get 30 points. That brings us to the end of this contest. But who's going through to the semi-finals? We're at the end of our first quarter-final. Queen's Court, 105 points. Anchela stated their purpose at the beginning. They wanted to go to the finals and win. You're on your way to the semi-finals. 145 points for Anchela. Right, that brings us to the end of our first contest of this episode. We're going to a short break. We'll be back with you afterwards. Thank you.
At Academic City, we are not just students. We are problem solvers, innovators, and future-ready leaders. We power the future and create groundbreaking technologies ready to tackle real-world challenges head-on. In a world driven by technology, we shape the digital landscape, transforming challenges into opportunities.
And Queen of Peace Roman Catholic Basic School. So can I have the team from Vine Christian School introduce themselves, please?
Franklin Adanu, year 9C.
Mame Fuahunu, year 9.
Bethany Yeboah, year 8.
Philippa Sunkwa Mills, year 9.
A round of applause for them. And now the team for Queen of Peace, please introduce yourselves.
Anakwa Asante Asempa, Basic 9.
Denise Bismarck Clement, Basic 8.
Quinetta Tiso, Basic 9.
Emmanuel Elike Magboli, Basic 9.
Wonderful. That's the team from Queen of Peace. Okay, so the ballot was won by Vine Christian School. So you get the first set of questions. All right, are we ready? 2 minutes, 8 questions, 10 points per correct question, and no deductions for any incorrect questions. So your battle is actually against the clock. Are we all listening to this? Right? Okay? So your time starts when I read your first question. A preamble for this part of the questions is, which constituencies do the following women represent in the 9th Parliament of Ghana's 4th Republic? Question 1. Elikplim Agurugu.
Pass.
Shirley Che.
Pass.
Felicia J.
Pass.
Laurette Koko Asante.
Pass.
Emilia Ankuma.
Pass.
What does the following chapters of the 1992 Constitution provide for? Chapter 3.
Pass.
Chapter 2.
Pass.
And Chapter 6.
Directive Principles of State Policy.
That's correct. Your passes. I give you the name and you tell me which constituency they represent. Elikplim Agurugu.
Dome Kwabenya.
You are correct. Shirley Che.
Pass.
Felicia J.
Pass.
Laurette Koko Asante.
Pass.
Emilia Ankuma.
Pass.
Chapter 7 of the Constitution, 1992. What does it provide for? Chapter 3. Chapter 3. Chapter 3. Chapter 3. Sorry.
Citizenship.
You're correct. And Chapter 2. It was on the territories of Ghana, that one. Well done to the Vine Christian team, please. Queen of Peace, same. If you're not sure, just pass, and I'll come back to it if you have time, okay? 8 questions, 2 minutes. What does the following chapters of the 1992 Constitution provide for? Chapter 9.
Pass.
Chapter 11.
Pass.
Chapter 13.
Pass.
What constituencies do the following women represent in the 9th Parliament of Ghana's 4th Republic? Ida Ajua Asiedu.
Pass.
Ladi Ayamba.
Pass.
Gloria Ousu.
Pass.
Jifa Komeshi.
Ministry for Fishery.
Her constituency.
Pass.
You're passing on that. Fatia Abdulaziz.
Pass.
Okay, we're going back to the beginning. 1992 Constitution. What do these chapters provide for? Chapter 9.
Human rights.
No Council of States. Chapter 11.
Government affairs.
Judiciary. Chapter 13.
Human rights.
Finance. Constituencies. I give you the name. Ida Ajua Asiedu.
Pass.
Okay, Ladi Ayamba.
Asim North.
No, Pusiga we were looking for there. Gloria Usu.
Pass.
Trubo and Jifa Gomashi.
Who?
Ketu South. Fatia Abdulaziz.
Pass.
I was looking for Savolugu in that one. That's the end of the run for Queen of Peace. Right, we've come to the end of round 1, the right corner round. Let's see what the scoreboard looks like. Right, so at the end of the right corner round, Queen of Peace, no points yet. Vine Christian High, 30 points. Okay, so we're moving on to round 2, the R-cubed round. Questions are going to be in the area of reading, writing, and arithmetic. Each school is posed a question for a maximum of 10 points. A wrong answer attracts a penalty of 5 points. If a school gets an answer wrong or decides not to attempt a question, it will be passed on immediately to the competing school for a bonus of 5 points. Should they get it wrong, again, they get 5 points penalty. Are we clear on that? Right, so the first set of questions here will go to Queen of Peace. Preamble, this is the English session, okay? Spell the word by providing the missing letters. I'm going to give you the definition. I'm going to tell you the letters, and then you tell me what goes in the gap. Are we ready? Okay, this word is defined as relating to or written in a system of writing using symbols or pictures. Spelling, H-I-R-O-L-Y-P-H-I-C. I need the missing letters, please. Time's up. We're out of time.
Y-N-G. Y-N-G.
Time's up. Time's up, so I'm not taking that. Otherwise, you'd have lost 5 points, okay? Right, so the missing letters were E and G. We're looking for hieroglyphics. Hieroglyphics. Okay? Vine. Your word is defined as successful in producing a desired or intended result. Spelling, E, F, dash, I, dash, A, C, I, O, U, S. The missing letters, please.
F-N-C. F-N-C.
You are correct, and the word was?
Efficacious.
Efficacious. Very good. Okay, same preamble, Queen of Peace. Your word is defined as kept secret or done secretively, especially because of its possible illicit nature. Your word spelled as C-L-A-N-D-S-T-N-E. Missing letters, please.
E-N-I.
Right, you are correct. What was the word we were looking for?
Clandestine. Clandestine.
Clandestine, you're correct. Okay. You answered a question, and I said it was wrong, but you were out of time, but apparently you were in time. So they're going to have to deduct your 5 points. Okay, the previous one. All right. Okay. Same preamble. Your word is defined as demonstrating aggression and willingness to fight. Spelling, B, E, dash, L, I-O-S-E. The missing letters, please. Okay? Care to try?
Pass.
You're passing as well. We're looking for the word bellicose. Bellicose. B-E-L-L-I-O-C-O-S-E. Okay? Right, so that's the end of that preamble. We're moving on to the next set of preamble, which is pick the odd word out of the list I give you. Queen of Peace, you get the first set, okay? Doleful, melancholic, jubilant, woeful. Odd one out.
Jubilant. Jubilant.
Jubilant is correct for the 10 points. Okay, Vine, Christian High. Your 4 words are tenacious, resolute, wavering, and steadfast.
Wavering.
Wavering is correct for 10 points. Same preamble, Queen of Peace. Vigorous, lethargic, sluggish, torpid.
Sluggish.
Incorrect for the bonus.
Vigorous.
Vigorous is correct for the bonus. Okay, your 4 words now. Aloof, affable, amiable, cordial. Odd one out.
Aloof.
Aloof is correct. Speak louder for me, Manuka. Right, we're moving on to the maths questions now. First of which goes to Queen of Peace School. They have 30 seconds to answer the question, and the 30 seconds start after I've finished reading the question. Are we ready? Yeah? Scott selected 20 employees at random from all 400 employees at a company. He found that 16 of the employees in this sample are enrolled in exactly 3 professional development courses this year. Based on Scott's findings, which of the following is the best estimate of the number of employees at the company who are enrolled in exactly 3 professional development courses? Is it A, 320, B, 350, C, 364, or D, 384? Your 30 seconds start now.
Pass.
You're passing, okay? Fine, Christian High, you have the rest of the time.
$320.
You're correct, just on the bell. Right on the bell. Your question. Marbles are to be removed from a jar that contains 12 red marbles and 12 black marbles. What is the least number of marbles that could be removed so that the ratio of red marbles to black marbles left in the jar will be 4 to 3? Is it A, 3, B, 6, C, 9, or D, 12? Your 30 seconds start now.
Three.
3 is correct, and again, right on the ball. Okay, Queen of Peace. Your question. If 2x is equal to 5y, what percentage of y is x? Is it A, 40%, B, 60%, C, 150%, or D, 250%? You have 30 seconds.
D.
D, 250%. You're correct, Anakwa, for 10 points. Right, Vine, Christian High. There are 3 times as many males as females in a class. What percentage of the class are males? Is it A, 25, B, 33.3, C, 66.7, or D, 75%? 30 seconds.
75%.
Mama, if you speak up for me, please.
75%.
You are correct. You had that one, right, Anako? Anako was ready to go, and you were being quiet. Right, your question, Queen of Peace. For the following set, you will be given a list of numbers. Pick the odd number out. So that will go on until I say otherwise, okay? Queen of Peace. Your set of numbers are 7, 17, 37, 57, 67, 97. Odd one out, please. No? Vine for the bonus?
17.
No. It was actually 57. 57, that one. Okay, for you now, you're picking the odd one out from the sequence I give you. Your numbers are 1, 8, 27, 64, 100, 216. Odd one out.
100.
100 is correct for the 10 points. Right, Queen of Peace, your last question of this round. If A to B is equal to 2 to 3, and B to C is equal to 4 to 3, what is A to B to C? Is it A, 2 to 3 to 3, B, 2 to 3 to 4, C, 4 to 6 to 9, or D, 8 to 12 to 9?
A.
A is incorrect, Anakwa. We're going to hand it over to Vine Christian High.
D.
D is correct for the bonus. Your final question and the final question of this round. The ratio of blue to red pens in a bag is 3 to 2. And the ratio of red to yellow pens is 2 to 5. Find the ratio of blue to yellow pens in the bag. Is it A, 3 to 2, B, 2 to 3, C, 3 to 5, or D, 5 to 3? 30 seconds.
3 to 5.
3 to 5 is correct for the 10 points. Right, so now we are at the end of the R-Cube round. Let's see what the scoreboard is telling us. Our scores are in. We are at the end of the R-Cube round, and Queen of Peace have 20 points, Vine Christian 75 points. Right, so we're moving on to the STEM round. This is the round I always call the round of the brave. 10 points for every correct answer, 5-point deduction for an incorrect answer. Are we all clear on that? 10 questions. Fingers on the buzzer. Question 1. 2 cars of identical mass are moving towards each other at the same speed. If they collide inelastically, what will be their velocity after the collision? Would it be A, 0, B, double the initial speed of one car, C, half the initial speed of one car, or D, equal to the initial speed of one car, but in the opposite direction? Yes, Queen of Peace.
0.
0 is correct for the 10 points. Question 2. A student swings a pendulum in an elevator. If the elevator suddenly accelerates upward, what happens to the period of the pendulum? Is it A, it increases, B, it decreases, C, it remains the same, Anakwa?
It decreases.
You are correct, it decreases for 10 points. Question 3. Question 3. A block is pushed across a rough surface with constant velocity. Which force is responsible for maintaining its motion? Is it A, friction? Yes.
Friction.
Incorrect. Let me continue. B, gravity. C, normal force, or D, no force required?
Pass.
You're passing. It was no force required. Okay? Question 4. A car is traveling around a circular track at constant speed. Which statement is true about the forces acting on the car? Is it A, there is no net force on the car? B, the car has an outward force acting on it? C, the car has an inward force acting on it? Or D, the net force is 0 since speed is constant? Okay, it was the car has an inward force acting on it. Question 5. What volume of 2 molar hydrochloric acid is needed to neutralize 100 milliliters of 1 molar sodium hydroxide? Is it A, 25 millimoles, B, 50 milliliters, C, 100 milliliters, or D, 200 milliliters? A, B, C, or D? Milliliters.
200.
200 is incorrect. Did you have an idea? You would have been correct. Yeah. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Question 6. I oxidize metals to form protective coatings, but I am not electroplating. What am I? Am I A, anodizing, B, galvanizing, C, Right, that is Vine Christy, huh?
Galvanizing.
Galvanizing is incorrect. I will continue. Okay? Passivation or smelting. Okay.
C.
C is incorrect. I said out of time. I love that. Okay. We're on question 7. Please listen clearly. For the reaction, nitrogen gas plus hydrogen gas in an equilibrium to form ammonia gas, what happens when the pressure is increased at constant temperature? Is it A, it increases ammonia yield, B, it decreases ammonia yield, C, it has no effect, or D, it changes the equilibrium constant? All right, there was an increase in ammonia yield. Question 8. What forms when butene or but2ene reacts with cold dilute potassium manganese oxide, potassium permanganate, okay? Is it A, butanone, B, butane 2,3-diol, C, butanoic acid, or D, carbon dioxide? Okay, we were looking for butane 2,3-diol is formed, okay? Question 9. How does the loop of Henle create concentrated urine? Is it A, counter-current multiplier system, B, active transport of urea, C, secretion of ADH in the loop, or D, filtration of large proteins? Yes, Anakwa, Queen of Peace?
A.
A is the correct answer. Last question of this round. Why are invasive species often successful? Is it A, a lack of natural predators, B, higher mutation rates, C, better camouflage, or D, smaller body size? That is Vine Christian High.
A.
A is correct. Well, they were mostly brave. We are at the end of the STEM round. Let's see what the scoreboard looks like. Right, so at the end of the STEM round, Vine Christian, 5 points. Queen of Peace, 15 points. Right, all too soon, we are at the final round of this contest, the one-on-one round, also dubbed the G-Money round. You get 100 Ghana cedi for every correct answer. We are pitting our specialists against our specialists in the subject areas of English, maths, science, and general knowledge. You get 10 points for a correct answer and no points deducted for an incorrect answer. So it's worth being brave. May I ask our English specialists to stay on the first podium, and the rest of you excuse me for the moment. Thank you. Right. Welcome Quineth of Queen of Peace and Mami Efua of Vine Christian High. I'm going to define the word, pronounce it, and then ask you to spell it for me. Are we clear? Right. Definition. The hatred, contempt, or prejudice against women or girls, known as misogyny. Please spell.
Please repeat the word.
Misogyny. Quineth.
M-I-S-O-R-G-I-N-Y.
Incorrect.
M-I-S.
Time, yeah. What would you have spelled it as, though, Mami, if I'm interested? You think it's wrong? Spell it anyway, you're not going to lose any marks.
M-I-S-A-U-D-G.
It's okay. M-I-S-O-G-Y-N-Y. Okay? Same preamble. I will define the word, pronounce it, and then ask you to spell it for me. That word is defined as tending to talk a great deal or being talkative. The word is loquacious. Loquacious. That was Mami Efua.
L-O-Q-U-A-C-I-O-U-S.
Correct, Mami Efua. May I have my mathematicians on stage, please? All right, so our mathematicians are Anakwa of Queen of Peace and Bethany of Vine Christian High. Are we ready? You have 30 seconds to try and answer these math questions. First one. Rachel traveled at 100 kilometers per hour for the first 3 hours of a journey, and at 120 kilometers an hour for another 2 hours. What was the average speed for the entire journey in kilometers per hour? Anakwa.
44 kilometers per hour.
Incorrect. Bethany, you have the rest of the time. Bethany.
270 kilometers per hour.
No, that's also incorrect. I was looking for 108 kilometers per hour. Okay? Second question. Lee donated $100 to a charity organization in January 2010. Each subsequent month, he donated $10 more than he did in the previous month. How much did he donate to the charity in the whole of 2010? Anakwa?
$4,000.
Incorrect. Time is up. What did you get? 1,860 is what I was looking for. Thank you, mathematicians. Thank you. Welcome, scientists. So for Queen of Peace, I have Emmanuel, and for Vine Christian High, I have Philippa. I'm going to give a definition. I'm going to give a descriptive. I'm reading, you need to tell me what I am talking about. Okay? Right. Relying on Planck's constant, a Gibble, one of these devices, was used to redefine the unit it measures in 2019. A Roberval, one of these devices, has 6 pivot points arranged in a parallelogram, while an ancient one of these, the Steelyard, requires a movable counterweight. A traditional school lab might use a double pan or a triple beam one of these devices, and modern electronic ones can be precise to 1 microgram. For the point, name this device used to measure the mass of an object. Right, that's Emmanuel.
Spring balance.
I will give it to you. Balance is correct. Balance is correct. Golden rice is genetically engineered rice that contains a precursor to this vitamin. Rhodopsin makes use of this vitamin, of which beta-carotene and retinol are common sources. For the point, name this fat-soluble vitamin important for healthy eyesight. That's Emmanuel.
Vitamin A.
You are correct, Emmanuel. Vitamin A. My social scientist, please. So we have Bismarck of Queen of Peace and Franklin of Vine Christian High. Are we ready, gentlemen? You're going to get an image of a person. Please tell me who they are. They are a Ghanaian architect. No. You are close. The first name was correct, David Ajayi. He who designed the infamous Ghanaian cathedral. Right? Can you see the screens again? Okay. Identify the soccer player. Franklin. Too late. Bismarck. You don't know. His name is Benjamin Asare, apparently. Oh, you can stay, you can stay. May I have the rest of the team on stage, please? Right, we are at the end of the one-on-one round, and therefore the end of the contest. Let's see what the scores are in this round, and then the overall score, and who's going through to the semi-finals. Right, so at the end of the one-on-one round, Vine Christian have 10 points, and Queen of Peace 20 points. Round of applause for them. So, who goes through to the semi-finals? Right, so at the end of the second quarter-final contest, and the end of this episode, Queen of Peace, 55 points. Going through to the semi-finals, Vine Christian High School with a score of 120. Right, I must say, Queen of Peace, very impressive for newbies, right? You've done exceptionally well. Getting so far, I'm very, very proud of you. I'm sure your team are also very proud of you. And Vine Christian, congratulations for making your way to the semi-finals. Well done. Right, so that brings us to the end of another episode of our quarterfinals. We now know Vine Christian High is going through to the semi-finals. We'll see you next time.